Hey everyone, welcome to Trade with Rob, brought to you by wealthbuildershq.com. This update is for Tuesday, June 24th, 2025. Hope you're having a great day, and I hope it has been a great trading day for you. As we get started, keep in mind everything we look at is for education. Nothing's meant to be advice or recommendations. If you find something you like, anything, make sure it fits your own personal risk profile and risk tolerance. And if you like what you see, make sure you follow the various social platforms we've got out there. Folks, we put content out each and every week on all these platforms. You want to make sure to catch everything we put out there. So with that, let's dive in. So first off, we did not have any trades close. They all gapped away from last update. What I did is I broke down the trades now. We're just about a 1 year mark from when we started this, which was June 25th of last year. So I took them and broke these trades out into just this year's trades, and I put another sheet for the 2024 results. But right now, we're up $10,250 for the year on one contract, 40 trades, $256.27 per trade on average. This is a bonus trade, an add-on trade to what you're doing already right now. We're up over 10 grand in our non-funded account. All right, so with that, let's dive right in. So we got the S&P 500 is where we're going to start off with. Good little bounce. Wasn't that way at lunchtime, I will tell you that. It did not look like this pretty picture there. Around lunchtime today. So we were down below that 59.68. We got up above the 6,000. I'd love to clear yesterday's or Friday's high. That would be great. 60.59 is the first upside. 59.68.61 is the first downside target for us. We've got three candidates today. Actually, I like to do them in symbol order, not in anything else. So let's go grab Adobe. All right, Adobe is the very first one. This is a true switchback trade for us. We can go in both directions here. I prefer the downside on it personally, but fell down, retest, drop. You're going to take the trade off of the fail. Your stop will be somewhere on the other side of the 378 level. If we've got support at 360, my target here is going to be about 362, 363. Somewhere in that range is where it's going to be. To the upside, if we do bounce, move up, retest, bounce. If that's the case, take the trade off of the bounce, stop down below the 378.33. If resistance is actually about 389, that's my resistance. It's the 8 moving average, which means my target in there is going to be about 387. Still a decent move in there, either direction you go, all right? Excellent, that's one. Berkshire Hathaway, BRK_B. Yes, Berkshire. A little bit of an older fib, but still works. All right, we are sitting right now just above that 485 level. Ironically, I would prefer this one to the downside, only because of the pattern it's had. So break down through that 485 level, retest and drop, 475.5 is support. My target's going to be about 477. Remember, how do we take the trade? You take it right off of the drop, stop's always on the other side. On the upside, we want move up, retest, bounce, right? We're going to take the trade off of the bounce. We're going to put the stop down there. If resistance is at 95.5, right about 493, 493.5, somewhere in that area is where I would look to consider my potential target. And then last is MasterCard, the master of disaster. They did a nice ping pong trade today. Ping pong trade is between two fib lines, back and forth. Good setup in there. I prefer this one to the upside. Let me see, 41, 51, 61, 20, 18. Okay, we don't need a fib in here. I was just looking if I had to split this level. See, this black line is not a standard Fibonacci level. I put that in there purposely to split these two in half because they were too big. There's a mathematical formula for calculating that. If you'd like to know how that works, if you go over to tradinglikeaboss.com and look for the free Fibonacci training, it's a 3-part series. Comes in 3 days. They're about 20 minutes each. There'll be some exercises, some homework, and so forth, and you'll learn what Fibbits are. All right, so I think this one I like best to the downside. We're still in an overall bearish pattern. So small move down, retest and fail. Take the trade off of the fail, stop on the other side. Support's at 527. My target's going to be about 530. That's supposed to be a 530. On the upside, small move up, retest, and a bounce. 41, 51, 17. Okay, we don't need fib. It's just, again, check in there. So there's the entry. Stop is somewhere down on the other side of that 541.5. If resistance is at 559, my target's going to be about 556. Really nice opportunity in both directions today. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all at our next update. Bye for now.